Hey there, do you work at a data center colocation facility, or do you sell to or partner with colocation data centers? If you're wondering what you can do to accelerate your data center revenue, you are in the right place, especially if you work in marketing, sales, business development, product CS, or an executive role. In the short video excerpted from a webinar recording we held a little while back, we addressed the question, how can you accelerate your data center revenue? If you find this content helpful, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and ring the bell so you can get notified when new content is released.
How can we accelerate our data center revenue?
How do we accelerate our data center revenue? That's a great question. It's important to be mindful of where people are in the journey and feed them content that's appropriate for where they are in the journey. Like, for example, as we were talking about before, when you look at the software that people might use to track all of this and you look at the lead intelligence, someone that's poking around a pricing page is one of two things. Either they're a competitor of yours and they're just spying, and you should have been able to knock them out really early on in the qualification process and how you segmented those leads and how you captured basically basic form field kind of stuff, basic contact property kind of stuff. But assuming they're marketing qualified and they're in the right geographic area, they're the right size, if they're poking around your pricing page, they're pretty late stage and they're indicating they're more than likely ready for a sales conversation. If they're looking at your contact page, more than likely they're thinking about contacting you, so it's not going to be totally out of the blue for you to contact them. If they're looking at your management page and your bios, similar kinds of things. There's certain kind of pages on your website that indicate late stage intent. If they're looking at your services pages, again, kind of late stage intent. If they're reading your helpful educational blog posts, if they're downloading your helpful educational white papers that are designed for people early on in the buyer's journey, they may not be ready for that conversation quite yet. And using nurturing by email, using nurturing by social media, using nurturing through a format like this, through a webinar, can be very, very helpful to identify the people that are ready to raise their hand and ready to engage at the late stage, and that helps to accelerate your revenue in a really powerful way. Another big technology that's been a lot more useful in the last couple of years is real-time notifications. So when someone is a lead on your website and they revisit your website, you should be able to have software that is able to notify in real time your sales professionals that one of your leads is back on your website and tell them specifically what kind of content they're engaging with. Because as long as you make sure that you don't go over into the creepy territory, just being able to reach out and saying, hey Bob, it's been a while since we talked, just wanted to touch base and see if you're still working on that problem that we discussed back on last month on the 5th. Give me a shout if you need any help. Number is blah blah. So that can make an enormous difference.
Hey there, it's Joshua Feinberg from SP Home Run. We're so glad that you stopped by to watch this video today. If you got good value, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can get notified when new videos just like this go live. Thanks, we hope you're having a great day, and we wish you great success.